Hello everyone, welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hadia Amin. I hope everybody is doing well today. Jumat Mubarak to my Muslim viewers. May the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God continue to guide and protect all of us. I hope everybody is doing well today. If you've not clicked on the subscription button, kindly click on the subscription button so that way you would be notified when we are live. Okay, so as you all know, we do have Itaye Gidi, Labarin Dunia na Gaskiya, Akukon Madu, real life stories. This is a space where we tell the real life stories. We cover everything, but we also have a support group on Facebook where we do help people daily. So feel free to look at our links on YouTube so that way you can join us in changing the world together. Today we'll be telling you a story. The title of the story is Out There, how my husband, or is it ex-husband, ran off with my money. So we got this message in our inbox, and it's a story of a guy. He sent over the story. So I would like to read the story word for word, and at the end of the day, you guys can feel free to let me know or let us know what you think he needs to do or his wife needs to do. So it goes this way. I am a married man with 2 children. In 2018, my wife and I were so broke. Despite our financial troubles, she was from a financially stable family. She is the last born and only daughter in the family of 10. I have always wanted to make money in a legit way, but I lacked enough capital to start. One evening, my wife came home with 550K. So when I say 550K, that's in Nigerian money, and gave it to me so that I could start the business I had always wanted. I asked where she got the money, and she told me her auntie in outside the country had sent it to her after she told her what we were going through. Few months later, I found out from her friend that she had actually stolen the money from her biological mother. A successful businesswoman, her mother had given it to her to take it to the bank, but she lied to her that she had bumped into thugs who snatched the money on her way. Her mother understood her and thanked God that the thugs did not hurt her daughter. That hit me so hard because I didn't want to start my business with stolen money. It was, however, too late because I had already invested the money and the business was booming. Interesting. In just 8 months, I had fully paid back 550K to my wife, who went and gave it back to her mother. But I did not even mention to her that I knew how exactly she got the money. It's been over 10 months now, but I totally lost trust and love for this woman because if she managed to steal money from her own mother, then what about me? I'm soon starting to build my first house, but I can't even trust her with my property because she is a thief. Yes, The money she stole from the mother helped me to start a business. That became successful, but I did not know that it was stolen. Otherwise, I would not accept it. I now have millions in my bank account because of the stolen capital she gave me. Honestly, I want her out of my life before she will steal my money too. How do I end this relationship without hurting her? I want this to end. So, my lovely viewers, let me check to see. I see lots of you are here. Can you kindly tell us how you feel that he needs to react to this? Because let me see what your response are from here. Can you kindly tell us how you feel that he needs to react to this? All right, so I'm going to be reading some of the comments from our members and our Facebook members. So I'm just going through the comments. So I'm going to read some of it. It was a lot of comments. So let me see. Tam Larry Buba stated, man, do you know if you leave this woman, you will lose that money and even your life if you're not careful. Man, woman, be very careful on what you do because of a man. They are ungrateful human beings. Oh, let me just check one more thing. 1 second. Let's see. I just want to see if I'm seeing your comments from here. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys are with me. Because sometimes when this is scheduled, it shows private instead of, let's see. All right, I could see myself online, so I'll just continue. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to check on something while we are on this. Okay, I'm going to do it later on. I'm probably going to check the settings later on. So if you're not able to view me now, you can view me later on. And let me see. For some reason, I'm looking here and it's showing me that the setting is on private, but over there it's saying that it's on public, but I'm not seeing it public over there, so that's interesting. Maybe our lovely hackers are here again. I'm not sure, because usually I always set them public, but sometimes it just switched unexpectedly to private. But I believe you guys will be able to watch it later on if you're not able to watch it now. But I'm just trying to see if I could at least do something to it, because I'm not sure if you're here. Kindly say something so that way I know you're here. Other than that, I'm just going to okay, let me just see. All right, I'm just going to continue reading the comments. So, Joy Onimisi Yakubu stated, you are ungrateful. How far a woman can go for her family. Now you want her out of your life. I'm not saying she is right for stealing, but you are unfair to her. My baddest immigration officer and an attorney. He has 2 jobs. I love that. I love when people are so, how do you call it? They multitask when it comes to job. I love my cycle. Do you know what he stated? Nansel Gambo. He said, Mumu man, he should be arrested for receiving stolen money. And I responded, I said, my baddest attorney slash immigration officer, make we arrest him. And I laughed, I put the laughing emoji. And Temitope Adedeji stated, ungrateful elements. I think he's fully loaded now. He don't see another woman with that. May Allah see us through. He don't see another woman, that means he has seen another woman. That's kind of like in a broken English in Nigerian language. And Yusuf Usman Kangiwa stated, my guy, now you wicked pass. So instead of talking to your wife kindly and making her understand you know what she went through, getting the money and teaching her to be the best she can be, not too desperate or extreme like you feel she went too far, to help the both of you to start afresh. I don't understand your thinking, but you are wicked, Mr. Man. Her mom is her mom, but she did it for you and you are proven to be ungrateful, self-centered, and dangerously wicked. You are a disgrace to men, and may karma chase you to your grave if you ever think of hurting that woman. I am unapologetic to this. Better have a rethink and think wise. Mumu, selfish and ungrateful will be your second name, Mr. Man. I'm giving a shout out to my brother, Yusuf Usman Kangiwa. Bravo, you said it all. He's really ungrateful. If a man can give you this review on how you're acting, then that definitely says a lot about you. Now, another one said, Hadeza Shekwo Taya Wozan Awodu. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. She stated, with all due respect, sir, I second to this comment. There is no other words to give to the idiot better than this. Thank you, sir. And Yusuf stated, thank you there. And I blew a kiss. Oluwa Pelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, wicked man everywhere. Then Idiaka Mercy stated, man, you are wicked. I don't like you. After all what she passed through, when will you repent? Tawakal to Kadri stated, Mr. Man, don't be an ungrateful soul, okay? If a woman can go through that process to make you happy, don't you know she can lay down her life for you? Since you knew the source of the money given to you, you should have called her and told her everything and warned her never to go through such process again. But what I sensed here is that you don't really love her. You just wanted to make money out of her, in which you have successfully now. You want her out because you have gotten what you wanted. Correct guy. You think your plans have been executed and you are taking the money issue personal. May you better think, I think that, so when I'm reading all this, I read them the way they write whatever they wrote. So that's why in a lot of my videos, I do not correct anything. Whatever anybody writes is whatever I read out. Even when they're telling their true life story, if it's correct, if it's not correct, the English or not, I say it like that because I believe we're not in class, so it's allowed. She said, may you better think twice before you dig your grave. If you try that nonsense with me, I will go to my parents and tell them you were the person who sent the tips and no amount of money you have will save you. Or there means fool in Nigerian language in Yoruba. And then Adeshewa Temitope Awo Wole stated, bam, true talk, you know. And Oluwa Yemisi Noble D stated, ungrateful fellow, I promise you this, if you leave that woman, you will suffer till death. And Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif Omomi. She stated, Omomi means my daughter. She stated his suffering will be beyond repair self. Then Ade Abi uh, Oluwa Yemisi Noble D stated sure. And Elegant A. Christie stated, Sir, if you put her away, God will not be happy with you. First, she didn't tell you because you may not accept it. Two, she did it because she loves you. She knows her mother has money and she can't be looking at you when she knows how to help you. You have paid the money back. She lied to you because she wants to help you. It's her mother's money. She didn't go and sleep with another man to get the money for you. Now you know how, but still didn't tell her you are more wicked for not opening up first. Whatever you are today, that woman made you. Whatever you have today, that woman has it. If not, her, you will still be where you are if you put her away. God and man will not be happy with you. Call your good, call your good wife. Open up to her. Let her know what she did for you and thank her very well and tell her not to do it again. You're not happy she didn't go out to sleep with another man to get that money. Please thank her. Uh, so I wrote, you still get time. They explained to the Riri, Alasho. And then Haruna Waziri stated, you are a typical ingrate because whether you like it or not, your wife made you what you are now. And what she did was not stealing but lying to her mother. After all, she had returned the money to her mom. Actually, your wife deserves hailing and Thanksgiving celebration from you, and above all, make her a shareholder of your businesses and should be 50-50 shares. If you think your wife is a thief, you are also one, otherwise return everything to her, including the capital, before you end the relationship. And I said, fact. And here, Anita Olainka Fabi stated, instead of ending the relationship, why not end your life? I didn't like that one, so I told her, Allahumma Ami, change I told her to change saying that I do not, like people saying that to people. And then Temitokbe Rotifa stated, ungrateful, wicked elements, rather. And another man, Sanyaolu Oluwashon Isaac, said Mumuman. And remember, Waziri Haruna is also a guy. So kudos to you guys speaking the truth, even when you're guys. And Oshin Debbie Oluwabukolami Akinte Lure stated, there shouldn't be any problem. Just give her everything you achieved with the stolen cash, including the landed properties, without leaving a dime on you. Simple. And Oyedele Olayemi stated Kojubelo. Kojubelo means, and that's it. And Yusuf IBN Ibrahim, my son, my school son, he stated, village people at it again. Babawere, you need help. And I said, laugh my ass out because he definitely does need help. And Abimbola Ogini stated, you will sell everything you think you have and back to your property if you dare leave her. Ungrateful element and paracure tinker. And another one stated, let's see, Oluwayemisi Amanda Olaoye stated it won't argue well with the man who, after risking her life and integrity, Bemisola Akinyemi stated, Mr. Man, you are such an ingrate. Okay, if you ever think or try to leave the lady, I swear to God, you will live to regret your life, idiot. When you have already become millionaire, That is when you wanted to leave her. Try it and enter your grave where man Oloshi gets away. Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif stated, the man is an ungrateful MF. Wallahi, I suddenly became angry and irritated with the rubbish. He said, what? If the business never yields positively, such thoughts wouldn't even cross his mind. How much is the money he has self that the woman can't get from her family? Thank God he said her family are rich and the only girl for that matter, which I'm sure if in the end the parents will is being shared, she's going to get more than what the Yeye man is calling money. She had to risk her life to save his wretched life, and he's here seeking advice on how to call off the marriage. Calling a woman that betrayed her mother's trust to save him embarrassment in poverty a thief. As in, eh? Anyways, let him end the marriage and see how wrath of God will descend on him. I wish the woman saw all he has said, wallahi. And as for that friend that has leaking mouth, and that has leaking mouth, may God help her not to poke her nose in something that would lead her into trouble. A secret was kept with her, and she couldn't control her mouth because of envy. Yes, envy. And I put a laughing emoji on it. And Oyedele Yetunde stated, everything you gain from the stolen money will buy. I don't want to say what she stated in English. She was saying that it will end his life and things like that. So, Olori Buruku somebody. Olori Buruku means somebody who is unfortunate. When the bad when albarka da yake da shi. And then Oyedele Yetunde stated, thanks for the update, sis. And Olori Buruku Were Alasho was all I wrote there. Olori Buruku means unfortunate person. And I stated Were Alasho, we have a lot of them. It's like we have a lot of people wearing clothes and they don't have sense, So I call them Were Alasho. That's in Yoruba. Mahukachi Deke Sakaya. That's what they call it in Hausa. So I'm bilingual, but by now you guys know that. So we have a lot of languages in Nigeria. So I happen to speak some of them, but the main languages are three languages: the Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. So that's why a lot of times when I come here, I say Itan Ayegidi, that means true life story. Labarin Dunia Nagaskia, that also means true life story. Akukondu Madu, that also means true life story. So I've told you what three different languages, or how three different languages say true life stories. I'll continue reading the comments here. And Blessing says, true, and rolled her eyes. And Sarah, my baddest UN worker, my friend for life, she's been my friend since high school days. We've been here and there. We're going to travel the world together, inshallah. She loves humanity too. We've been doing a lot together. She works with the UN, and we're going to rescue the world together, inshallah. She stated, you are an idiot, ungrateful fool. The business actually belongs to your wife. I love that. And Ope Eku, he stated, he is just immature. I mean, what else can I describe him for? David Ogunshina stated, bros, you need to pray to Almighty Creator for wisdom because it seems you need it a great deal. Your wife that risks all for your sake is now a thief? He put a question mark on there. Better come off his funny attitude. And I put a laughing emoji on his comment. So these are guys, and they're not supporting what this guy is preaching for himself. Moturade Aklinke, Akirinade Omowomi stated ingrate. Yeah, he's ingrate. And Adebite Ismail Adejoye stated, the man didn't want that woman in the first place. He is just using that stolen money as excuse. Hmm. When he knows about the stolen money, it isn't too late to return the money. But after using the money to succeed, he wants to forget the source. He has forgotten that the river that forgets its source will soon dry. Allahu Akbar. Brother David there, I salute you. Wọ́n ní òjò tó bá ṣé òjò tó bá gbàgbé orísun ẹ̀ á gbẹ. Òwe burúkú. That's heavy. But that's what we see now, that a lot of people are ingrates. They forget where they came from, or they forget so soon who suffered with them. They forgot so soon what people had to leave, what sacrifices people had to make them who they are, or to struggle with them. So, Nacklin Mercy Swain stated mature. Miriam Lowell said, Mr. Man, you are ungrateful. So, you think you have made money. With that, your intention, believe me, that money will vanity in and tinkle of eyes. My advice for you, worship that woman very well after you worship your God. Ade Biyi Christiana Solomon stated, Were, Tuntun Reo, you are mad, ingrate. Where it means somebody who is crazy. So you know the Americans usually say crazy in a funny way, but when a Nigerian tell you where it means a lot. So Mo Fi Funolua stated, Oga crazy. Day your head though. You are an ingrate. If she did not do what she did, you will abuse her that she is from a rich background. Why now, mister? If you do what you wish, you regret sooner or later in a bitter way. Ibikunle Ayodele Torres, I salute you, Commando. I have to greet my military ones. That's someone from my high school, a friend, a brother. So I'm greeting you. Me, I don't forget where I come from. I respect everybody. Or everyone I see, I hype. I hype everyone. I celebrate everyone. So sometimes I over celebrate people that people get distracted, and I have to remind them that Jekori Ikpe, Jekori Ikpe is like, you better, come back to your senses. The fact that I'm praising you, the fact that I'm celebrating you does not mean that you should not know about the boundaries, or you should not know when not to fire for. Fire for is like use joy to spoil everything. But hey, all my friends know me. You're rich, you're poor, they are all the same. I treat all of them equally, and I hype all of them equally, and I respect all of them equally. But me, I cannot survive around fake people, so I'm always, out. If you're fake, I cannot survive there. That's how my life is. So, you've known something about me today. Some that know me already know that, and some that do not, I'm just, telling you about myself today. So, if you're fake, you will destabilize yourself by yourself, because I do not chase people away from myself. But I always pray for God to make anything around me that is fake, believe it or not, every day, to leave me. I don't care who it is. That's how my life is. And He's been great. Because if you have the direction of God, wallahi, you have everything. So always put that into your prayer. If only you're desperate is when you would say, oh, I cannot survive without people. Am I preaching that you should not have friends? No, I'm not preaching that. But what's the point of having useless people around you? Think about it. I'm going to continue reading their comments. And Taibat Motunrayo Shiro stated, ingrate, ungrateful man. So I think that's enough. Let me see. Let me read another one from a man. He stated, you are ungrateful human being with a selfish heart. ever since she brought that money to you, have you count her stealing or have you caught her stealing any money from some other place? He put a question mark. Don't allow the anger of God to come upon you. So, I salute all of you at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia. I love them so much. They are always very supportive to victims, but they do not tolerate perpetrators, and I love that. If we start doing the right thing by supporting victims and we stop supporting perpetrators, then this world will change. If you are a perpetrator and you're ready to change, we would guide you. But if you're not, we don't want you around. That's how it is. It's a clean cut. There was a post from our WhatsApp today, our WhatsApp group. Let me find it and read that to you. You know, sometimes I love to bring in other things. I'm just trying to look for that because somebody had posted that today and I saw that interesting, or I found that interesting, and I wrote more things to that. He had posted something about that. I'm trying to figure out where it is, so bear with me. And if we cannot find it, I'll tell you from my head, but I like sometimes to read things word for word and sometimes to just tell you what it is. Okay, let's see. Thank you for your patience. And let me see. I think, okay, probably what I might do is to get this going. I'm just going to open it from the other app because I'm checking our Facebook and it's taking too long to find it. So probably I might just go through his own whatever he wrote this morning on our WhatsApp. Thank you. I believe I found it. He wrote, and I'm giving a shout out to the Silver Crux. He stated, the friends you keep today are the people your children will leverage on in future as connection. Did you hear that? So, I wrote, you nailed it, bro, 100%. To add to it, let's avoid / stop packing idiots as friends. Remember, you don't need dishonest, fake people who are not loyal to you. Be careful of friends who only check on you on their free time. A true friend is there 24/7. Then I wrote, sit down and reflect. Someone who will be there and stand with you during your trial. And I put the healing emoji on and a hug. And I wrote, if you don't have anything, you drink Gary together. And when Suya comes, you eat together. Not an opportunist. So I'm telling them, Gary, it's like, I mean, some rich people have Gary too, but it's a common poor man's like meal. So sometimes we use it as a joke in a African, like with African jokes. So when they say somebody who drinks Gary with you, that means somebody who was there with you, suffered with you, and my hand is hurting, so I have to drop that. So somebody who suffered with you, somebody who was there with you and was there for you. That's the person that you should be eating suya with. Suya is like another good meal that it's made with beef. Sometimes it might be made with chicken or turkey. So, but we love to have those kind of meals. Sometimes they look at it as luxury. I'm trying to get something else to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Or better still, maybe I might just continue talking. And so with this guy, I don't understand. I don't know why. Now, let me make something clear. Okay, Tara Kaltu said, Good evening, sis, and well done. Thank you, my love. Uduak. Oh, Dr. Uduak, Professor. Good evening. She said, good evening, everyone. I'm greeting all of you. So let's see. Let's see your comments. Write whatever you think. I know our doctor is on here. She always gives us the clinical views of what she feels sometimes, and my other doctors and all the members too are always wonderful in telling us what they feel about this. So with people like this, am I surprised? No. He came now, reported the wife. I'm not here saying what she did was right. What she did was not right. 100%. Stealing is a no-no for me. You shouldn't steal. However, he has shown that he did not marry her with even good intentions. So sometimes that was why, okay, I now remember what I wanted to read. Perfect. Let me read that, because then I could explain more about what I'm going to say right now, because it's adding up to this. A lot of times, I found it. So I wrote, most times when a woman loves a man with nothing, no job, no education, she should be prepared for gaslighting, insecurities, transfer of aggression. Life will just tire you, meaning you will just be tired of life. The women out there running from such situations have learned from others' experience. I wouldn't blame them. I've read this and I'll keep reading it when we have cases like this. So these are the kind of people that make you wonder. Some people will say, oh, women marry rich guys. With this bastard, because that's what he is, he sent his story, but I give to whoever is crazy. If you're the one that brought the story and we know you're wrong, we have to tell you that you're wrong. So we do not tolerate things like that. Imagine him doing this to her after she did everything that she did. So imagine if he got the money from somewhere else. What else would he have done? He has no conscience. We have a lot of people out there now that have no conscience. They steal from people and then boom, they're gone. And the matter of fact, with that story, someone sent an inbox message saying she knows the person that has that story and that he's been stealing money from her. So you see, that's why it's not good to lie sometimes, because he's here painting her as a thief. But another person painted him also that he's a thief. Now, that story did not come from his wife. But they stated she has been through a lot. Because all he has been doing, when he was poor, they said he would wash pants. He would wash underwear, did every shit. But now he feels he's rich. He feels he has money. So he wants out. Because he has to, now the lady who sent the other story stated that now he feels she's not his class. So she was your class when she was stealing from her mother. But now she's not your class. And she was your class when you were stealing her money too, because we were told you stole her money. She will put money in the bank. They said he will carry ATM, Zagam. He will go and open, go to bank, take out money. Sometimes he will borrow money. And after borrowing the money, he will come and tell her he has paid her back, give her the money, and then order for Pomo, order for all kinds of things, snail and things that he knows that that money will be gone with. Where is your Iman? Iman, I don't understand how people are these days that you don't have the fear of God anymore. That you just do anyhow. Remember, we might all be doing all our nonsense, but one day we'll go back to our Creator. So, I always say that word, Itakullah. Itakullah is a Muslim Arabic word that states fear Allah. and it means fear God. I like to say that always. Fear God. Nobody might be seeing you. You might have told your own nonsense story. And when you're telling your stories, make sure you're not adding things that did not happen. I hate that. I can't stand liars. I can't stand people that use their own manipulation to make other people feel sorry for them. In the first place, even all the men on our platform, nobody found you to be a good man. Everybody believes you are very ungrateful, which is why you came running down for advice. We don't have any advice for you. The only advice we have for you is for you to go and beg her and beg God to forgive you. I'm going to see if you guys have any comments. If not, I'll start wrapping up to end it here. But I tell you now that we have a lot of crazy people that are just out there stealing from people. So now he has finished stealing from her. He wants to ghost her. Well, he's looking for how he will end it. Believe it or not, tomorrow you might hear that they cannot find him at home. When people steal from you, they run, so you don't find them. They run away so you don't find them. There was a case here in Massachusetts. We did the case before, remember? I believe some of you, Dr. Okwabi, will remember that case. It was the case about the return of the hypocrite was it hypocrite what? Hypocrite something. I can't even remember when things are irrelevant, you forget sometimes. I can't remember what I titled it as, but it was a case in Massachusetts. It's something like this. So, well, except for the other one did not steal anything, but he was using her money, using her credit cards. He asked her to get some huge amount of money to borrow him. He wants to buy Bitcoin, he wants to buy things. And then voila, she will sit down, he'll be ordering designer clothes, designer shoes with her money. All he does was sit there and wear designer and post for other women to see. She did not know that was what he was doing until later when she started questioning him that, why are you buying all this? But now she was like, He quickly used all her money to buy a lot of things, so probably he can sell them. Hey, if you're buying Gucci stuff, you're buying different brands of designers, you can always sell them back. So it's like using his Yoruba head, like Lagos sense. He's quickly using her card to quickly buy things so he can, weeks off. And when she started asking him, the money that you had told me to take out of my credit card, how much are you going to give me back? Because you're now working. And that was when the problem started, before he then ghosted. So what am I trying to insinuate? A lot of crazy people are doing that now. You have a lot of crazy guys that don't know their responsibility anymore. Then they start saying, oh, the woman is the problem. Look at it now. He's painting her as the problem she stole from her mother. Again, I did not say stealing is okay. But look at the case. When you already knew from the beginning that it was a stolen money, why did you use it? That somebody stole the money, why did you use it? If you're not a thief, why did you use it? And like a lot of people stated there, she was from a wealthy family. So when you get married to guys like that, they gaslight you and tell you you're from a wealthy family, do this, do that for me. That was what happened to that same case here in Massachusetts. He gaslighted her into thinking, oh, is it because I don't have papers? Is it because I don't have this? So sometimes she wouldn't even know he's already bought something with the card. So later on, she put an alert on the card. That was when she was there, see, boom, money is gone. How did you do this? You didn't tell me. Then he started getting upset. This was somebody that used to praise her, that would wash underwear, do everything, But he was manipulating her by washing all those underwears. He was manipulating her by kissing her ass. You know why? Because they love bomb you to make you think that they love you. so that you wouldn't know what's happening. And during that time, he told her not to tell her friends about them and a lot of crazy shit. So this one, it was his friend, I mean her friend, that told that she stole money. So sometimes, like they said, like somebody said, you have some friends that are not true to you. I would want to have a friend who would look me in the face and tell me, return your mother's money, or why did you steal your mother's money, rather than go to the husband. You're not a friend. Or sit the both of them together. I believe in openness. That's who I am. That's what always puts me in trouble, because I believe in openness. My friends always tell me, you're too open. You're too open. But that was how I was raised. That was how I was raised, and nothing can change that. Because at the end of the day, it's me and my God. So, what was I saying? With that case of the one in Massachusetts, at the end of the day, when that guy ghosted, this girl started getting credit card bills in his name that he did not tell her about before. Over 40 something thousand dollars, this guy is in debt. However, he kept telling her about bankruptcy, how his friend always gets money from credit card and they file bankruptcy. And she was like, I don't want to be involved in all that nonsense. That's stealing. Islamically, that's wrong, because that guy is a Muslim. And she was like, Islamically, that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. So he has seen that they are not together in that kind of habit. So sometimes you see, when you are with somebody and you are married, and you are a thief, and they are thieves, and you are okay. You can never be okay together. They wouldn't survive around you. So, what am I trying to insinuate? She did not know that over 40 something thousand dollars. You can imagine. Somebody has that chest to be borrowing that kind of money, and he does not even have paper. So if he has paper, what else would he be borrowing? You see how Nigerians spoil names sometimes. I have to say the truth here. Sometimes you do crazy shit and stain other people that are good. Look at doctor now. Look at her. She's a professor and she's a doctor. She has two professions right there. Nigerians are known for great things. When I say this guy did not have a job, he does have a job that people would never believe that he's even into such. So that's how crazy shit is going right now, that some people would even have good jobs but still steal. That 40 something thousand dollar debt credit card that I was saying, it's not only that. Later on, court started sending other documents looking for him. You know? So you ghosted her because you didn't want to pay her money. However, you are ghosting the court too because you don't want to pay credit card bills. So you see that people are crazy, but at the same time, the people around him see him as, some correct guy when they don't know he's sick. So I'm sure that's what is happening with this guy. Uncle, I know you came to our platform, but me, I do not support nonsense. Because you have to say it as it is, and we are unapologetic about it. So drop your comments in the comment section. Remember, your girl is unapologetic, and my members are unapologetic, because that's what we are known for. We say the truth and nothing but the truth, and we don't give up what you say. So I love you all. I'll be seeing you shortly. Remember to drop your comments, drop your views. Do not be an enabler, okay? Because that friend of hers enabled him. Why did I say enabled him? If she's already telling her that she stole the money, you enabled her also to steal the money. Why didn't you go and talk to her to return it? So, I'll end it here today, and I'll see you guys on our next episode. next week Friday, inshallah, at 2 p.m. US and Canada Eastern Time, Nigeria and UK time, 8 p.m. Thank you so much, and I would like to end it with a prayer. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. لا يدور ما اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الذي لا يدور ما اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الذي لا يدور ما اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. أعوذ بكلمة الله التامة من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمة الله التامة من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمة الله التامة من شر ما خلق. رب نجني وعليني من يعملون. رب نجني وعليني من يعملون. رب نجني وعليني من يعملون. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو حي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. I blow the blessings to you and to myself. May the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God continue to direct us and protect us. One love. Peace out. And thanks to all my wonderful viewers for always coming to watch me. I love you all. Taakaltu, thank you very much, sis. I love you. Professor, Dr. Fabio, I love you and I always love you. Cheers. Bye. Peace out.